Yeah. That's Shagdog doing karaoke. And I'm doing 4-point Pale Ale. This is by Trillium Brewing. Out of man, is that too loud? I don't know. All right, so this is a 6% ABV. It looks like Trillium Brewery, which is out of Boston, Massachusetts. The American Pale Ale, number 7 according to Beer Advocate for all the pale ales. 6.6% ABV, and brewed in Massachusetts. Our signature American Pale Ale balances light, crisp malt character with an abundance of hop-derived aromatics and flavors from the use of Citra and Columbus. The fragrant nose is fresh citrus, tropical fruit, and peach. Bold flavors of pineapple, mango mixed with dank notes of zesty citrus and fresh pine needles. With the smooth mouthfeel, gentle bitterness, and dry finish, 4-point is our standard daily drinker. And man, it sounds like it might be a damn IPA. But it's got American 2-row barley malt, white wheat malt, and C15 and Dextrine. And then, of course, I already said the hops, Citra and Columbus. The guy at the liquor store in Augusta, Georgia, he's like, yeah, we just got this in. This is a really good brewing company that just came in our area or something like that. I never heard of it, but it's out of Boston. Do they rival Sam or, Boston Brewing Company, Sam Adams? I'll tell you. Does Sam Adams got a pale ale that they're famous for? I'm not sure. Not really sure. Anything else special on the can? Nope, it's got the refund deposit thing for certain states. And Surgeon General warning, keep cold, drink fresh. I'm not sure what type of lamp that is. It's a 4-point lamp. All right, let's get into it. Well, yes, it's definitely cloudy. Can't see through it at all. A little bit, if I hold up to the light, just barely see a little bit of light behind it. Head's gone. I mean, it's only like less than a pinky head. Not even 2 centimeters of head there, but nice lacing on the glass, I guess, a little bit. One of those lacing that runneth. Let's give it a smell, if I can smell it. Man, I can't get nothing to smell. I might still have a cold, though. Hope I ain't got you-know-what. Although I smelled the cherry in the other one, so I'm not smelling it and getting anything off it. Wow. I could be my own schnauzer, though. Not getting anything. Man, hope I ain't getting you-know-what. All right, well, let's just taste it, right? According to other people, what they smell. Let's see. Nose initially explodes with grapefruit juice peeled and notes of orange, increasingly tropical. I can't smell anything. I hope I ain't getting you-know-what. Although I can smell the cherry earlier and the cherry Radler, so I don't know. Anyhow, let's do it. Maybe I can pick up the taste. Oh, yeah, that song's horrible. Let's see what's next. I don't know what song this is, but Lily. Yeah. Let's do it. All right, let's give it a taste. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good tasting, actually. Wow. In the morning, we was still going strong. Now let me tell you, it sure felt good. You would.
Now let me tell you, it sure feels right.
She said, "Shake me." Pretty good. Let's keep drinking. I hope I ain't getting you know what, because I'm not picking up a whole lot of flavors. I've been sick the last couple of days. I had a sore throat. That has mostly been my left side sinus, headache on my left side, and sinus. And then a little bit of congestion on both sides last night, but I felt better this morning. That's why I'm drinking. But now I can't smell or taste too much, you know? I mean, I'm picking up a little bit of the way they're talking. It should be more bold flavor, I guess. I'm picking up a little bit of a grapefruit, maybe a pineapple mango. Maybe a little bit of pininess in there. It's not, I don't know if there's something wrong with my taste buds or it's just not full flavor, though. Just little hints. It could be me. Let's see. What the hell does that say? 3/6/24. So it's got a date of March 6/24. So it's over 2 months ago. I was at the board on date or Best Buy date. I don't know.
They were shaking it. They don't do that anymore. Shake me.
Yeah, pretty good though. I mean, juicy for what I'm getting. Picking up a lot of flavors. I mean, unless my taste buds are bad, it's not very powerful in the flavors. I'm hoping I'm not getting you know what, you know? Could be just a regular cold. I'm just not tasting the whole thing because I taste a little bit. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I can taste it. It's not like I can't taste anything. It's pretty easy to drink. A slight grapefruit, slight mango, pineapple, even maybe a little apricot or nectarine in there. Even a little bit of a floralness, but it's all very light and smooth and easy to drink. You know, I think a lot of people that aren't pale ale drinkers probably would like this. It was pretty smooth to drink, you know, pretty easy to drink. Yeah, it's pretty good. I wouldn't be able to drink too many of these because there's just a little bit of a sweetness there that I think I'm not a big pale ale or IPA drinker, you know, so. And it's a pale ale, right? Is that what I said? American pale ale, yeah, so. Came from the edge of town. I noticed when I did karaoke back then, my voice was too high and the music wasn't loud enough. Anywho, let's get the rest of that beer in there. Let's drink this. We're going to turn that music off. And since this is from Boston, right, let's go ahead and grade it first. Let's get that 4.9 there. There you go. Would I give it on Beer Advocate? A 90? Something like that? 99. I don't know if I'd go that high. That's like an A+ with a double swallow, right? Yeah, I'm not going to go that high. But for a pale, smooth, easy to drink, I think maybe a little bit too fruitiness in there. Because a regular pale ale, I mean, you just want, a little piney, a little grapefruit. That's about it. But it's got all those flavors in there. Like I said, a little mango-y, pineapple, maybe even an apricot. I think it's a little too much, even though it's not overpowering. They're all low on all those things. I think it's just way too much for pale ale. Pale ale should be simple, I think. But it's good. Don't get me wrong. I'm going to give it A- and a swarter, a swallow and a quarter. A- and a swarter. There you go. Let's get this down, right? All right, so since this is from Boston, let's give some top. Now, this is according to some website. This ain't me. I'll add some of my favorite Bostonian athletes of professional sports. But here we go. Now, they named a couple people that were born in Boston, but they didn't play for a Boston team. Marvelous Marvin Hagler, boxer. Well, I'm not looking for people that were born in Boston. I'm looking for people that played for Boston, different Boston teams. So we'll skip him out. We'll skip the golfer out, Pat Bradley. Rocky Marciano, supposedly came from Brockton, Massachusetts, suburb of Boston, possibly. Skipping him out. Now let's get to the people who played for Boston, different Boston teams. John Havlicek for the Celtics, 8-time NBA champion. Yet many still consider him underrated. He is the Celtic all-time leader in points, games played, and minutes. And that was back in the day. So Larry Bird didn't beat him in points. Nobody beat him in games played or minutes. David Ortiz, member of the 2004 Red Sox team that broke the curse of the Bambino by winning the Sox. Yeah, I didn't look at David Ortiz as he's the only Red Sox on here. Him and Ted Williams. I don't look at David Ortiz being the second best Red Sox player of all time. I mean, I just don't see it. I don't know. Bobby Orr. Okay, there you go for the Bruins. I'll give you that one. Ted Williams, of course. Yeah, I'll give you that one. Arguably the greatest hitter in Major League Baseball history, right? Retired with a .344 batting average, 6 AL batting titles, 2 Triple Crowns, and the league's highest all-time on-base percentage of .482. Larry Bird, considered one of the 10 best basketball players of all time. He won 3 NBA titles, 2 MVPs during his 13-year career. Now, consider that against John Havlicek, 8-time NBA champion. I mean, come on. Of course, I think back then it was just pretty much the Celtics ruled the world, right? Until Wilt Chamberlain came along with the Lakers. Pretty much. Where were we? Larry Bird. Okay, Bill Russell, another Celtic. 11 NBA championships. I mean, look at all the championships they had back then. Wow. Now, they mentioned his gold medal. Now, Larry Bird has a gold medal, too, with of course, Larry Bird was a professional. I don't think he was on the Olympic team as a college basketball player, right? I don't think so. 80. Yeah, because 80, we didn't go to the Olympics. He might have been. Anyhow, Tom Brady, of course, number one. Brady's widely considered the greatest Boston athlete. What the weird thing about Brady was me, I'm not going to take any of his accomplishments away. I mean, he's led the New England Patriots to 5 Super Bowl victories, only 3 losses. He's got 3 MVP awards throughout his career. I think he's got some of the records, like most yards, most touchdowns, that kind of stuff. The thing with Brady to me is, man, you watch him play, and he doesn't look spectacular or anything, but I guess he just got the job done, you know. He got it done. That's all you can say. I mean, he couldn't run or shit. Almost as bad as Peyton Manning. Yeah. Anyhow, here's some of my favorite Bostonian athletes played for Boston teams, yeah. Right up front from the old Red Sox back in the day, Freddie fucking Lynn, Jim Rice, Carl I still can't pronounce his last name to this day. You scrinch me. Carl, you scrinch me. And Wade Boggs, of course. Four of the best from my youth. Freddie Lynn, I mean, he's not really widely popular, but God, Freddie Lynn, center field, he ended up going to the Orioles. But God, when he played for Boston one year in the All-Star game, he made a great diving catch in center field. One of the greatest catches I've ever seen, especially back then as a kid. I mean, I'm sure there's been better catches since then. Of course, I'm flipped to Wi-Fi. You know, don't fuck with me, internet. Hopefully, I'm still coming through. Showing that I switched to Wi-Fi. I don't know why it does that. YouTube, the Spit or Swallow beer review. Okay, I should be back now. All right. Let's just check. Yeah. Looks like I'm good. Let's just check. Yeah, it looks like I'm good. Good job, internet. Good job. Yeah, so Freddie Lynn, Jim Rice. I love Jim Rice. Carl Yastrzemski. Anybody else back from those late 70s, early 80s teams? Yeah, Wade Boggs. Man, I can't think of any. Red Sox were almost my favorite team at one point. My stepfather at the time was a big Red Sox fan. Almost talked me into it. Our local team where I lived in New York, it used to be AA or AAA. No, not AAA. AA at one point. And they were a Red Sox farm league team. But I went with the Dodgers. I was like, something drew me to the Dodgers. I don't know why. But I still like the Red Sox too. But yeah, never liked the Yankees. Never been a big Yankees fan or anything. Even though I'm from upstate New York, I just went with the Dodgers. I don't know why. And Boston almost because we had a farm league team. They were either AA or single A. I can't remember. I think it was AA at one time in the 70s, but then they only lasted for a couple of years, and then they weren't AA anymore. Yeah. I don't think they were single A. AAA is the highest for minor league baseball. Like the thing or two viewers that jumped in earlier. Yeah. Anything else? Boston. I'm trying to think of any other players. So you got them. I mean, for the Patriots, there's some great. I mean, I like Tom Brady is the greatest quarterback ever, and for the Patriots, definitely. What the hell is that one guy's name? Easley. He was pretty good, right? That Grogan and Easley at the same time. And then, God, Andre Tippett. Was that one of the receivers' name? Greatest receivers ever for the Patriots. Wes Welker was on the Patriots? I thought he was on Carolina. Maybe he played for the Patriots a little bit. Yeah, they're giving statistics-wise the greatest receivers. Wow. I don't want all that shit. Just give me the... I don't want your cookies. I hate these sites want you to click on shit. Just tell me who number one was Stanley Morgan. Look at that bank. This is, of course, according to stats. I don't know because it's yards. Stanley Morgan has 10,352 yards. I never fucking heard of him. He played for the Patriots back in 1977 to 1989. Wow, he played with them for 12 friggin' years. Now, Gronkowski Number 2, and this is 2 for yards. And he's a tight end. He's not a wide receiver, so I mean, I'll give it to him as a tight end. But 8 years, it doesn't seem like Gronkowski played for the Patriots for 8 years, but I didn't watch football too much those years. So 521 receptions. Gronkowski, 79 touchdowns. All right. I'll just go through the names here. Wes Welker, Edelman. Now, some of these guys are only good probably because of Tom Brady. Gronkowski, Welker, Edelman. Was Troy Brown during those years, or that was before? I think that was before Brady, right? Well, no, he played for Brady. I don't know these years, though, 93 to 2007. They played for New England all that time. And Irvin Fryer is another one. Great receiver. Ben Coates, great tight end, 91-99. So he played for, what's his name, and Brady. Jim Colcott, yeah, 60 to 68. Terry Glenn. Gino Capoletti, Deion Branch, Randy Moss, Kevin Falk, James White, Harold Jackson, Russ Francis, Vincent Brisby, Art Graham, Sean Jefferson. So I must be thinking of Irvin Fryer, I guess. Andre Tippett was a linebacker, I believe. Yeah, so there you go. I'm not going to go back into any more New England stuff. I never was a big New England fan, and nobody ever, you never see anybody wearing New England shit before Tom Brady. Matter of fact, I think that even after the first year, the Patriots beat the Rams in the Super Bowl, which is quite an accomplishment, you know. But I'm thinking a lot of Patriots fans thought it was a fluke because I still saw more people on the Rams bandwagon more so than the Patriots at that point. I mean, because when the Rams went to the Super Bowl the year before and won, the Rams fans came out of the woodwork. I never seen people wearing Rams shit until that happened. And then when the Patriots won the first year, I didn't see that much, as much as you eventually did. But after the second or third one, then you really started seeing those Patriot fans wearing shit. Yeah. Especially where I was in Florida because, you know, you got a lot of people transplant from up north to Florida. So you had fans of every team from everywhere, you know. Eagles, Giants, you know, everything. Buffalo, all the North or Midwest teams, you know, Green Bay, Detroit, Chicago, New York, even Jets fans, even Detroit. Yeah, you see them all over the place. But I never really saw any New England until probably after the second Super Bowl win. I probably saw some after that first win, but it really poured on after that second win. They probably thought it was a fluke at first. Well, I don't know. That's a fucking jet. That shit got to be flying low. It's cloudy out. I mean, I don't know why. Where I live, I'm on the South Carolina side from Augusta, where the airport is way over that way. Where I'm at, if you come from North Augusta going towards Augusta, certain part of town, you're going down the main road there, and it is downhill, and you can see Augusta. You're pretty much going downhill towards the river. I mean, it's a nice, weird, maybe that river used to be really wide at one time, yeah. So I'm always afraid. Apparently, I'm at a higher elevation than the airport, so I'm like, these planes get low over here sometimes coming up out of the airport. I even say where I lived in Florida one time, I was like, what the it was a big-ass Boeing 747, low as crap. And I'm like 30 miles away from Tampa Airport or something. I'm like, why is that shit so low? I mean, it was so low, I could have shot it if I had a weapon or something. Ixnay on the weapons A. Yeah. I'll probably block the video just because I said that. That plane was low, man. I was like, holy crap, flying like right over a road I was driving on. Anyhow, man, anything else fun to talk about? Well, if you come across a 4 points, or not 4 points, but Trillium, let's see what other kind of beers they got. This one's called 4 Point. Now, a lot of beer companies like Trillium, I don't even see Trillium on here. Brewed in Massachusetts. Brewed and packaged by Trillium Brewing. It's on the other side of the can. Nothing on the main labels about their name, though. You figure they'd have Trillium Brewing up here or something, 4 Point. But let's see what kind of beers they got. Yeah. They got quite a bit. Quite a bit of beers, man. I never heard of them. Well, God, I hope they get some more at the liquor store I was at. They probably had about 6 or 7. Oh, they got a Schwartz beer. I want to try that. Yeah, I just can't. I mean, they got a lot of IPAs, I bet. I mean, I'm seeing IPAs all through it. Anyhow, they got a lot of beers apparently. But yeah, anybody that's Bostonian, who do you like better, Trillium or Boston Brewing Company? Huh? Let us know. All right, let's finish this beer. Damn, I'm back to Wi-Fi again. What the? I was thinking about giving up the beer review, I mean, if we were making money on this, that'd be one thing. If we had more, I'm not even making money, just more fans and more comments, but it's not like it used to be doing beer reviews. I think what it was is all of us old-time beer reviewers. Back in the day, we used to watch and comment all the time on each other, but man, I just don't have time anymore. And yeah. Oh, I don't know. Just to know. I think really my problem now is my job is so draining physically. I get home. I'm surprised I'm even doing this right now. I get home, I just eat breakfast or dinner I eat when I get home at 8 in the morning, 7:30 in the morning. I lounge around watching YouTube or TV, but I'm watching documentary type stuff on YouTube. I'm not watching beer reviews. Unless it's Jammer. But yeah, let's get this beer done. Jammer did some really good beer reviews. Also, check out my new after work 40-ounce special. They're mostly adjunct lagers or ice beers, but maybe someday I'll get some malt liquors too. But I might change that to after work something else special, because 40 ounces is just too much to drink, Maybe a 16 or 20. Maybe I'll just call it after. If it's a 40 ounce, I'll call it a 40 ounce special. And if it's 20, maybe I'll make 2 different playlists: after work 24 ounce special, or after work 25 ounce special. Who knows, right? I might do that, because a 40 is just too much for me after work. Now, if I didn't have to go back to work the next night, it wouldn't be too bad. But me chugging an adjunct lager, not that I chug it fast or anything, but me drinking 3.4 beers in 30 minutes, that's a little bit too much for me. I'm an old man now. I'm not young anymore. And I wish Jammer would start doing that one too. Yeah, but Jammer did 8 solo videos the other day. Jammer's, man, usually I go solo. I usually, hey, man, thanks for watching. Usually I go solo. I'm maybe 3, 4, maybe 5 sometimes, but most times 3 or 4. 5, I get 5. And when Jammer's with me, I push for 5, maybe 6. He pushes me. But when he's solo, as you can see, you watch the days that now if he's with me and I leave and he'll do a couple more. If we did like 5, he might do 2 or 3 more to get his 8. But I can only, I'm a lightweight or something. Maybe, all my physical ailments. Yeah, pretty good though. I mean, if you can find this in your area, supposedly the liquor store guy said this just came in the area here. It's from Boston. Trillium Brewing out of Boston. This is their 4-point pale ale. Not bad. They had a lot of IPAs at the liquor store. I was like, let me start that pale ale. But according to Beer Advocate, they gotta have a lot of beers. I didn't see any darker beers. It's all IPAs. Yeah, I am. I felt a little bit better this morning, so I figured, well, I might do 2 or 3 beer reviews. Had a little sinus headache going on last night, but by the time I got off work, although now that I've been drinking, I'm sniffling a little bit. So, but I figured this is my second one, and it'd probably be my last one. Yeah, probably be smart to do. I don't know if you caught it when you came in. I was like saying Jammer should join me. Not join me, but I do that 40-ounce after work special. After work 40-ounce special. I was talking about changing it to, because 40 ounces is too much, maybe 24-ounce. Once in a while, I'll do a 40-ounce, but I could make another playlist for 24-ounce special or 25-ounce special or whatever, instead of doing a whole 40. You know, 40 is kind of hard. Yeah. No, I wanted to do it with him. I was feeling bad that day. I'm probably going to regret doing it because I drank 2 beers. Well, I did the 40-ounce and a 24-ounce the day I got off work the day before. And that really inflamed whatever I had going on. And this is doing the same thing here. Maybe I should have been drinking again. Oh, well, the show must go on. But maybe that first day I should have waited to the next day. I should have done the after work 40-ounce special. Should have just waited to the next day and did it with Jammer. Mistake. You learn from your mistakes, though. Jammer knows. I don't have to worry about Jammer finding out or anything. He knows. He trusts me with his life. Yeah, so anyhow, man, I'd like to do one more, but man, I did the cherry Stiegel hard cherry Radler earlier. It was all right as a higher percentage alcohol than a regular Radler, which is 2%. This is 5%. But it did have a little bit of a medicinal cherry taste. Not real bad, but a slight medicinal cherry taste. I'd rather drink a regular Radler. Yeah, it was all right. This I gave an A-. It's got a 99 in Beer Advocate. It's pretty good. I mean, it's got a lot of flavor in it for a pale ale. Mango, apricot, pineapple, but it's all kind of light and mellow. It's pretty good. Damn. Yeah, I'm supposed to call my girl here in a little bit. She's driving from North Carolina to Virginia. Her daughter does heavy lifting competition. And she doesn't look that big, though, but she does the heavy weights, man. There's one thing, there's like 2 big-ass tires on it. Saw a picture, and it's like 450 pounds, like a jerk, lift and jerk or whatever type thing or something. And those 2 big-ass tires. I was like, damn. I said, she don't even look that big. She pumping the weight. But, yeah, she's headed to Virginia, I think, to watch, or somewhere, to watch her daughters meet a new lifting thing. So wants me to call her while she's driving. So, you know, I gotta man up and be the man. Right. Should drink another beer. Hey, thanks to our second viewer. Jumped in and jumped out. And Jammer did a really good job. I don't know if you saw the video earlier. I was watching Jammer's video that he did about the old Dixie beer. It's called something else now. And that kind of triggered Jammer. He was going off. Yeah, Jammer got triggered. I said earlier, I was like, which cowboy had the horse named Trigger? Was it Gene Autry or Roy Rogers? I said, in any case, Jammer got triggered by that beer changing the name from Dixie to whatever the brewing company's called. Yeah, Jammer was triggered. Yeah, I agree with Jammer though. They should have left the name Dixie. It don't make no sense, but I wonder if Dixie Cup have they changed their names yet? Let's check. Is Dixie Cup still called Dixie Cup? History of Dixie paper. Yes, Dixie Cup is still the brand name. Props to Dixie Cup, right? And it's in New York. Dixie brand by Dow Company in New York. Dow Company. Hugh Moore, the owner, asked the company for permission to use the name and the Dixie brand. Originally, it was called Health Cup. Health KUP Cup. Renamed in 1919 after a line of dolls made by the Dixie Doll Company in New York. Oh, Hugh Moore, the owner, asked permission to use the name. I mean, it's not called the Dixie Doll Cup, so why would you have to ask permission from a Dixie doll? Yeah, that don't make sense. I don't know who Dale Evans is. Yeah. Well, that's going to do it for this one. Yeah, I feel the sinuses coming back on now, too. Probably should have drank. Started feeling better. But take my zinc. Taking my green tea with honey and lemon and apple cider vinegar in it. And I felt pretty good this morning, finally. I didn't feel good when I went to work, but after about an hour or two at work, I felt good all the way up till the second beer here. Now it's starting to overcome. Damn. All right, let me get off here. I don't need to drink a third one now. You know me. 3 beers and, man. I tell you what, I drink nowadays, I can't sleep. I drink, back in the old days, I drink some beers, I fucking sleep forever. Now I drink 3 or 4 beers after about 4 hours, 5 hours sleep, and I wake up. I think it is really a mess with my heart rate, my heart blood pressure. I might have to quit drinking soon. Anywho, thanks for watching. Hey, Mon, the other viewer jumped in earlier. Thank you for stopping in for 20 seconds. And I am Shagdog Spirit Swallow Beer Review. I might be back on. I'm going to try to, if I feel better tomorrow, or maybe it was today, Friday, right? Friday. I might jump back on tomorrow, maybe. Do 1 or 2 after work again if I feel all right. Yeah, because I got like about 15, 16 beers left. I got to get rid of them and go shopping again. Yeah. Mostly all of my beers are stouts and IPAs, the rest of them. So I think the one I have down here right now is I think the one I got left, I can't remember what the hell it is. Oh, well, I know I got 1 Scotch Ale and a bunch of IPAs, I know for sure. A couple stouts. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for watching Jammer, or Haymon. I was going to say Jammer fan. Haymon 71. And yeah, we'll see you on the next one. Shagdog Spitter Swallow Beer Review. Keep watching.